In this problem, we want to find the equation that represents the parabola formed by the suspension cables on a suspension bridge. Let's begin by drawing a picture of the situation. Notice that we have labeled the length of the bridge 4,200 feet and the height of the towers 535 feet. Now, let's assume the vertex of the parabola is at the origin of a coordinate plane. So the parabola will have the form x squared equals 4py. We can find the value of 4p by substituting the coordinates of a point that lies on the parabola. Since we're assuming the middle of the bridge is at the origin, we can find the x-coordinate by dividing the length of the bridge by 2. 4,200 divided by 2 equals 2,100. We know that the top of the towers intersect with the parabola, so the corresponding y value is 535. So let's substitute 2,100 for x and 535 for y. Divide both sides by 535 in order to isolate 4p. 535 cancels out. If we plug these values into a calculator, we get 4p is approximately equal to 18,766. Therefore, the equation for the parabola is x squared equals 18,766y. Now let's look at another example. Here, we have a satellite dish in the shape of a parabola, and we want to find out how wide it is. Let's first draw a picture of the situation. For simplicity, we'll assume that the vertex of the parabola lies at the origin of a coordinate plane. Notice that the parabola opens upwards. So we know it will have an equation in the form x squared equals 4py. Now, let's find values that we know in order to find the equation of the parabola. Well, the focus is 1 foot above the vertex, so p equals 1. Substitute 1 for p in the equation to find the equation of the parabola. So the equation for the parabola is x squared equals 4y. Next, since the feed horn is aligned with the top edge of the dish, we know that the dish is 1 foot deep. So, the y-coordinate of the point that lies on the edge of the dish is 1. To find the width of the satellite dish, we can find the x-coordinate of the parabola and then multiply that value by 2. Find the x value by substituting the y value and solving for x. We get x squared equals 4 times 1. Multiplying gives us 4. Then we can solve for x by taking the square root of both sides. So we get x is equal to 2. 2 times 2 is equal to 4, so the satellite is 4 feet wide.